That piece was simply amazing, Nisha. Thank you for sharing and for writing such a beautiful piece. It takes a lot of courage to come up here and read in front of an audience, and many are doing it for the first time. Thank you for sharing your stories with us. Can we have another round of applause for all the girls who have read thus far tonight?
We have heard so many moving pieces already, and I can't wait to hear more in the second half of our evening. But before we get to that, Taysha and I are going to share a little bit of our work. When deciding on what to read, we both had a difficult time, but I reassured Taysha that we would read a piece that we were proud of and that symbolized who we are or how we felt about girls right now. By reading a piece that makes us feel good, we are in turn able to show you how we feel about girls right now. The piece that I'm going to read was written based off of Mickalene Thomas' artwork, Origin of the Universe, titled The Beginning, Origin of the Universe. Life made and weaved by a spoon. My story is untold, but when the river runs dry, it will leave my residue behind. I look for my way, road by road, unraveling as the days go on. Temporary as my being or my heartbeat, I do not confuse my being with eternity, nor my keeper with love. And if you realize where I came from, you would look deep down inside of yourself to see that it is the origin of the universe. I do not pain on the past of my keeper, who's been submissive and loose, still seeking for a path, while the course traveled bumped into mine. And I was formed. I was collected, mourned, and developed. For it was women who made me. For a long time, it has been a woman who has carried me. I have been created in a canal so small, yet once out, I am and was able to flourish and be made from the origin of the universe.
I wrote this piece not too long ago. It's a stream of consciousness about girls right now. It's like stories within stories, so bear with me. I can't write a happy poem. Even the word happy sounds like it's inappropriate. Girls right now fills me with a joy that I have never been able to translate into words. But that's probably because I write so as to not fall apart at the seams. Girls right now didn't know it. But accepting me into the program was giving me my therapy. At the crossroads of sanity and mania, writing keeps me trekking. Maya Angelou once said, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you." And my story was bubbling out of me. I was unraveling. With every genre workshop, meeting with my mentor, I found the courage to deal with another part of my identity. Now I need no one to define me. Because I know that at this moment, I am. I am other. My body came into being with your rejection of self, a negation comprised of deprecation, unrealistic expectations, surreal into coming to be by your validation. I exist through you. I am a colony. My body, the manifestation of a master-slave dialectic. It is me. Hegel spoke of in phenomenology of spirits. But I am also the aftermath of your imperialism. You have left a war zone in your absence, soldiers unprepared to create a new nation, capable of existing in itself. Robbed me of my sanity and my riches. You made an anthology of my narrative, decimated my essence, robbed me of my core, my body, a barren, infertile vessel in your wake. I am other, trying to make a self out of remnants. I know that I found a community that called my trauma beauty, that made me proud of who I am and who I can become, where I can call my scars a story. I know that I'm not the line, that I'm the in-between, that my writing has become a stream of consciousness, that I have so much more to learn. The first sentence of my college essay was, "I turned tears into ink." And those words are still true. Writing is my lifeline, and I didn't need a diagnosis to know that writing is what keeps me going, that I'm on the verge of being proud of who I am and all my identities, and seeing myself as a colonized being. But this isn't supposed to be a rambling, because what I'm trying to say is that I'm grateful, because Girls Right Now is my family, because a community like Girls Right Now exists and gives you this amazing opportunity to find yourself. I found my voice in my writing, and I am not ashamed of any of it, for they are all the different parts of me. How ironic that a writing program should leave me at a loss of words, because no words can adequately describe how much Girls Right Now means to me. All I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. And I can only hope to give to you at least as much as you gave to me. I've shared bits and pieces of my story, but tonight isn't about me. I'll let the readings of these powerful women who sit before me come over me. Another inspiration, another reason to keep going. Thank you.
Okay, that was, whew, okay. Up next, we have Priscilla Gual and Tracy Carpenter, who will be sharing their pieces, Coming Up Taller and Karaoke Dreams. Let's give them a round of applause.